Hey everyone, it's me, Decade Decaf, and to celebrate the 52-week anniversary of Comic Cat, I'll be counting down my top 10 favorite Comic Cat strips. Comic Cat is a webcomic by my good friend Tad. He's been uploading a new strip every Thursday, and if you want to read it for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description. November 2nd marked the 1-year anniversary, so let's ignore the fact that this is my first normal video and get right into it. Changes, a Season 1 strip, is the introduction of Snelly, a prudent white skunk. She introduces herself as a reviewer for the strip itself, later revealing that she was an actor hired by Comic to escort him back to the strip's setting. The expressions and dialogue in this particular strip are top-notch, but some insider knowledge reveals that the ending joke was actually unintended by Tad. His tablet actually broke before being able to finish the strip, so it was released like this. Personally, I still find the strip to be wonderful, and I think the accidental joke of Dog's redesign causing him not to exist is hilarious. The Solution is a Season 2 strip that sees a fun interaction between Ham and Red, who hadn't been seen together enough until this point. Ham is maintained as the more worrisome character of the two, which is carried out excellently by anonymizing the speech bubbles in the last panel. It also includes a callback to this blue car from an earlier strip. As well as being the introduction to Comet, Favorite Character was an experiment. This Season 3 strip started with Tad hosting a poll on Discord, asking people for their 2 favorite Comic Cat characters. The winner of this poll, Comic, was cloned as a gift for Fish's daughter. However, her favorite character was actually Joey, so the Comic clone had to cope with his sudden existence, naming himself Comet and purchasing a disguise. One Time from Season 3 is one of the only 2-parters in all of Comic Cat. It does have continuity from scene to scene, so it might not actually be a 2-parter, but it definitely feels like one. The sole reason this strip is on the list is for the perfect execution of the joke at the end. The strip starts out very grounded. Season 3 doesn't have as much fourth wall breaking or commentary as Season 1 did, so jokes like this really stand out. Funny rat. No, but in all seriousness, this strip is really solid. Timeline Split is probably the most meta Comic Cat has ever gotten. It starts with Dog recapping himself on what just happened by literally reading the strip that he's a character in, followed by Ham, Fish, and Snelly approaching a split in the timeline, revealing real-life drawings of Comic and friends from when Tad was a child. Additionally, this Season 2 strip was the start of the HD era. Earlier strips were a little blurry, so this was a welcome change. A Drive is a fan favorite. When the modern run of Comic Cat started, many members of Tad's server decided to make edits of Comic Cat, with The Drive being the prime source material for it. It's definitely worthy, too. The strip is hilarious. A common theme of top 10 lists is to always include the original because of its classicality. But if we stop for a second and pretend that Robot Calls is anywhere else, it's actually pretty solid. However, it truly works well as an introduction to the series. The joke is fantastic and grounded enough to not get too crazy too soon. A true 2-parter, Back Into the World is a Season 2 strip that does a lot of things right. Both jokes were fantastic, and it was a wonderful introduction to the first panel character. My personal favorite Comic Cat strip is actually a really simple one. I'm not sure if anyone would be able to guess it. I do want to quickly put Pimsha as an honorable mention. It was hard deciding between this and Changes for number 10, because I love how Pimsha shows Comic going out of his comfort zone to prevent Dog from leaving. And my favorite Comic Cat strip of all time is Irony. There's not much to say about it other than it's a perfect example of what Comic Cat is. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to visit Tad's website to check out the entire series. He posts new strips every Thursday, and he's putting out an anniversary video this coming Thursday, so I have no idea when this is getting posted, but I hope you have an above average Comic Cat Thursday.